But let's straight away get to the first corporate in the show, and that's Bazaar style retail. It had a flat listing, so the stock opened at 389, pretty much at the issue price. We have with us Chairman Pradeep Kumar Agarwal joining in. Thank you very much and congratulations on the listing and your life now as a public company. So the numbers that we have, sir, are till FY24. Can you give us a sense of how Q1 has been for the company and even the first half of Q2? What is the kind of growth rate that we've seen so far in FY25, and what should we expect for the remainder of the year?
Yeah, in FY24, our revenue was 972 crores, and after getting listed, the F1 25 number will be quarter 1 25 number will be published by within 21 days.
So not asking for exact numbers. I understand you can't share the exact numbers, but give us a sense. Has H1 been better than H2? H1 been better than last year? Have things picked up? For the full year, should growth be similar to last year?
Yeah, we are growing at the CAGR of 33.5 years in the previous year, and hope. And we intend to grow at the same rate, and number will be better.
Okay, all right. Hi, sir. Good morning. Nigel on this side. Congratulations. It's been a good listing. The markets are at the low point of the day, but your stock is at the day's high. So you're saying that growth can continue. We'll take it as a compounded growth of around 30% from year on as well. What about margins? Gradually, there was some improvement. Can margins cross 15%? Can you maintain this mid-teens, or do you believe that it can even go higher from here?
Yeah, our margin in the last year was 33.51, and our private label was 38%. The contribution of our private label was 38%.
Mr. Agarwal,
and we are going to improve. Yeah.
Mr. Agarwal, you know, when we talk about margins, we were referring to the EBITDA margins at 15%. The gross margins, yes, it was more than 30%. So you could give us a guideline on both those two parameters, gross and EBITDA margins. Please go ahead.
Yeah. And last year, 33.51 was the gross margin, EBITDA was 14.61. And our private label contribution was 38%. We are growing the private label, and the margin will be improved from the last year. We are going to working on over it, that margin will surely improve in the coming year.
So as a part of your business plan, what is your expectation of how much private label brands will contribute as a percentage of sales? Will it cross 50% from the current 38%? If yes, in what time duration?
Yeah, 30% was in the last year, and this year we are hoping that it will be around 50% or more.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. Got that. Give us a couple of more aspects, sir, in terms of numbers. The working capital days has come down to just 9 days. I think it was around 18-20 days earlier. So where does this number stabilize at? And the SSG growth, what are you factoring in for this year?
Yeah, in the last year, SSG was 9.41%. And hope all the number will be in the coming year good. Market is very good. You see the numbers of peers; they are giving the very good results, and you can compare that. If the peers are giving good number, our number will be better in compared to previous year also.
And working capital?
Yeah, it will be better.
So getting back to that aspiration that you laid out, that private label brand contribution will cross 50% this year versus 38% last year. How does this change the financial? Is it that the gross margins are higher for private label? Is it that it's a faster growing category?
Yeah, in our private label, margins are little bit higher than the regular label. So ultimately, our margin will increase, and so that the EBITDA will also increase, and ultimately the PAT will also increase.
Okay, so what are the gross margins on private label versus the non-private label?
Basically, there is a gap of 1% between the private label and other labels.
One more question. What is, how many stores will you be adding in FY25? And are any of your stores, because, you know, periodically you do close stores. Even last year you had some store closures because they weren't getting the required footfall. So this year, your store count addition, and would you be looking to close any stores?
I am not giving the exact number of how much stores we are going to add, but I can assure that whatever numbers we have added in the previous year, we intend to grow at the same rate.
Okay. So last year you added 33.
Because we are in the
So last year you added 33 new stores. Okay.
Yes, it will be 33 and more, maybe more. And we have grown at the store count. Our store count has grown at the CAGR of 24% in the previous year. We in the future also we intend to grow at the 24% or more.
Thank you very much, Mr. Agarwal, for joining in. The stock is up close to about 4%. The management is confident that growth will continue to sustain at that 30% plus growth rate that they've seen over the last few years. Margins will continue to expand as the company increases its contribution from private sales labels, and there will be an improvement in the company's working capital too, and expansion will continue.